This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Texas sheet cake, lemon poppy seed, sea salt toffee, monster, and raspberry cheesecake. So these were gifted to us from Crumbl Cookies, but as always, we will give our honest opinion. We always do, if you know us. This first one is called Texas sheet cake. And a Texas sheet cake, if you've never had one, they're delicious. This is a chocolate cookie with a fudgy glaze and toasted pecans, or pecans, however you want to say it. I think it depends on what area you live in.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a regional word.
Mm-hmm. I love the toasted pecans, and you can tell they're toasted because when you toast pecans, it really brings out the flavor. Mm-hmm. And that is like the cherry on top of this cake, and it really reminds you of a Texas sheet cake.
Yeah, it's got the same texture and everything.
Uh-huh.
That's good. If you like a chocolate cookie, that's a softer texture.
Yes.
It's really nice.
The thing about a Texas sheet cake is you make it, well, I do at least, you make it in like a cookie sheet.
Yeah,
so
a sheet cake thing.
Yeah, so it's long and thin,
mm-hmm.
but it has a really soft, cakey texture. That cookie is spot on. Yeah. I really think it is.
It's good.
They're calling it a cookie, but it really has that cake flavor. I think it's delicious, and it's very, very different from like when they do a brownie, because that has a brownie texture. It's very close and dense. This is very light and fluffy.
And sometimes those are a little bitter. This is not got that darker chocolate
No,
flavor.
it's just a really nice chocolate cake.
It's not a super sweet cookie either, though. So if you're looking for something not quite as sweet, I think that would be a good alternative.
Yeah, I think they did a really great job with that. Mm-hmm. And the next one is the lemon poppy seed. Mm-hmm. It's a lemon cookie with lemon filling and poppy seeds and a lemon almond glaze.
There's your little filling.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a little bit of
Can't wait to have
something.
that lemon almond glaze, because I love almond.
Yeah, it has a nice little sugary glaze on the outside.
Mm-hmm. The glaze is terrific. Mm-hmm. It would remind you of a sugar glaze on the outside of a donut.
Yeah.
Like they poured it over the top and just let it go, let it flow. It's very, very sweet.
It is. It's about, well, I won't say it's very sweet. It is sweet.
I think it's sweet. Yeah.
It's not as sweet as the ones they put the frosting on, but it is sweet.
No, but it is sweet, and it does taste like lemon.
Yeah, you definitely get the lemon and a little bit of the poppy seed. Not a lot of the poppy seed, but a little bit.
I think it's great that they didn't go crazy on the poppy seed.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of poppy seeds.
But we do like lemon poppy seed bread and stuff like that. I think for me, the highlight of this cookie is that glaze, because it does remind you of a donut glaze, and it's thick.
Yeah, you can tell they've let it sit for a little while and get a little crust on it, which is good.
Yes. Now this next one, I can see the sea salt on the top. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited. This is Sea Salt Toffee. It is toffee and milk chocolate chips topped with a dash of sea salt.
I don't know if I gave you a bite. It has that in there.
We'll see. There's some salt there. Yeah.
The only bad thing about it sprinkling is on the top, you may not get it in every bite.
Did they put the salt on while you were there? No. So if you love their milk chocolate chip cookie like I do, this is going to be that milk chocolate chip cookie. It's going to remind you very much of that, except with the addition of the toffee and the salt.
Yeah, it reminds you of a like a Heath bar kind of cookie. It's got these little crunchy toffee pieces in it.
For me, the What makes that so appealing is the texture.
Yeah, it's a nice soft cookie, but not mushy or anything.
But it does have some crisper edges.
Yeah.
So ours in particular had a little part that ran to the side. The
really
toffee
crispy part.
Yeah, the toffee ran. But that part is going to be delicious. I can't wait to eat that part because that's going to be terrific.
The whole outside has a little crispness to it, and then the inside's nice and soft, but not gooey, just soft.
And it's very sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's terrific. I love it, but I'm a huge fan of their milk chocolate chip cookie anyway. It's like my favorite one, believe it or not.
This
it's
is like
one
the
of my
chocolate chip
favorites.
cookie with bumped up a notch.
Yes, so it's terrific.
Yeah, it's very good.
And the next one is Monster. So it is peanut butter, chocolate candies, semi-sweet chocolate chunks, brown sugar, and oatmeal. All that sounds wonderful. Okay.
Now you don't get, you pretty much get M&M's candies in every bite.
Don't eat these in the car. Unless you're leaning over the box. Because it will get everywhere.
I like the peanut butter and oats in that. That's a nice combination.
I like the candy pieces. The M&M's pieces, they didn't say M&M's, but I'm assuming those are M&M's.
I did not get one in my bite.
You didn't? Oh, well, you gave me the good piece then.
Yours had like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Mine had like 3 M&M's in it.
Mine had chocolate chips. It just didn't have the candy pieces, but it was still really good. Most of my flavor was peanut butter and oats.
And I missed out on the peanut butter because, because I had so many M&M's. So, it is going to depend on what bite you take. But yeah, my bite mainly had the general cookie flavor, but the M&M flavor. But I still think it's a delicious cookie, and it's baked perfect.
Yeah, and honestly, it really wasn't peanut butter. It was more peanuts than anything.
I get a hint of that, but it didn't come across strong just because I think M&M has a strong chocolate flavor. I like that flavor, but it is strong. So that's mainly what I got in my bite. Next bite, I might get a lot more of that peanut flavor. And the last one we have is the raspberry cheesecake. And I saved it for last just because it has, it looks like it would be the sweetest. Now, I don't know. We won't know until we try it.
It's got frosting on it.
And it has lots of frosting. So it's a graham cracker cookie with vanilla cheesecake frosting and raspberry jam. And it's a cold cookie. None of the other ones have been cold. This one is cold.
Raspberry strong. I like it, but you better like raspberry. It even has a little tart raspberry flavor.
I just realized I ate every bit of those.
I do too.
Usually there's one that it's like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I ate every one of these.
Yeah. That one's good. I like the raspberry. It's a little denser because it's a cold cookie, so the texture is a little firmer. But I do like the flavor of it.
Even though Kevin said the raspberry strong, it is, the cheesecake flavor
You get one of it too.
Yes, the cheesecake frosting is absolutely delicious. It is very, very strong, very cheesecake. Like, it's not a regular frosting. That is cheesecake frosting. But there's no like tartness or anything.
There's no sourness.
There's no sour.
From the cheesecake.
Yeah, there's no sourness.
You definitely get tartness from the
raspberry, but you don't get any sour.
Like sour milk kind of flavor.
Yeah, you don't get that. It's all sweet.
And I got a little bit of the graham flavor from the cookie.
I know.
A little bit.
No, I think they really did a good job with that. But like he said, you better like raspberry, and it looks like it has seeds all in it. Now, I didn't get any seeds.
Yeah, I didn't specifically say, ooh, crunchy seed,
Right.
But it does look like seeds.
It looks like it's seedy, so just know that if you can't have seeds, you probably want to avoid that. Which do you think is the sweetest?
Probably, I don't know. You know, probably the caramel one, the chocolate chip caramel one. Oh, it's
the toffee?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, but then again, the raspberry one's pretty sweet too.
He said caramel, it's toffee.
Toffee.
So you think what's sweet? The toffee and the what?
And the raspberry probably.
Okay. I do think the raspberry is probably going to be your sweetest. It's definitely the heaviest because it does have all that cheesecake frosting on it. It's definitely the prettiest cookie here.
I like the chocolate one too, though.
But it's not my favorite. I like this lineup this week because I think there's something here for everybody.
Yeah, it's got everything.
If you didn't want as sweet of a cookie, which one would you say?
Probably the chocolate or the lemon.
The Texas sheet cake or the lemon poppy seed. Yeah, those are probably going to be your two that
not
aren't
quite over the top. Although if you don't want those two flavors, the Monster wasn't super sweet.
No, I didn't think it was super sweet. I think the only one that was probably super sweet was the raspberry, but the raspberry helps cut that down a little bit, the sweetness. But which one you only have money for one?
I'd probably get the toffee, the sea salt toffee.
I know, yeah.
Is it sea salt toffee? Yeah, toffee.
Yeah.
Because I said it tastes like a Butterfinger. It's toffee, not caramel. But yeah. That's probably the one I would get, but if I had a choice of two, I'd probably get that and the chocolate one, the Texas Cheesecake. I really
yes,
like it too.
Yes, because it is so different than their other chocolate cookies. So if you've had their chocolate cookies in the past, not even just the ones that taste like brownie, but they have other chocolate cookies that have I don't want to say bitter, but they're a deeper, richer chocolate flavor.
Chocolate.
This is different.
Yeah.
So I think you'll want to try this one. It's new this week. And you'll want to try this because this is different than their other. This is literally more like a chocolate cake.
Right.
For me, I'm going to go with the sea salt toffee as well. However, I do like the lineup this week because there is something for everybody. Yeah. And yes, I genuinely like every single one of these. I think they did a good job with.
I do too.
And they of course have the pink sugar. So the pink sugar is the one that is around usually every week.
But not the chocolate chip.
Yeah, not the chocolate chip. This week you get chocolate chip. Plus, you get toffee and sea salt, which I'm okay with. Yeah.
They don't have the chocolate chip by itself, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, let us know what you're interested in, what you're getting. And I'll have lots of pictures for you at the end. And thanks for watching.